Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. Hi everyone, this is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie LaForge reporting from the sideline. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at the Thunder, holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far. And checking out San Antonio, 7.5 games behind. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Thomas is out there with Castle. Then it's Luke Cornett. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Fox in at the 1. And for the Thunder, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas to everyone. Greg, it is a huge day on the NBA calendar.
Well, getting a Christmas game is special. They're normally reserved for the best teams. And the guys on the floor tonight have earned their chance to be on the big stage.
And the Spurs with possession after Lou Dort's miss. Pass to Holmgren. Dort with a screen for SGA. Off target from three-point range. And now Allie LaForge says something for us from the sideline.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Coach said they need to stop Fox from dribble driving as he can dismantle a defense if he gets inside. He told me the problem with Fox is he's just so fast. You can't slow him down with just one guy. So Coach wants his help defenders alert and within range to help when needed. Kevin, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
Lethal in that area. Williams has the athletic ability and finesse to score in so many ways.
They set the pick. And it's Vassell in the corner. A three-pointer, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Williams can't hit. Spurs have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Pass to Thomas. Castle sets the screen for Thomas. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, I believe that's now 4 straight misses to start the game. Talk about stumbling out of the block.
SGA passes to Holmgren. 6 on the shot clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. look at the stats for Isaiah Hartenstein.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
In the corner, Castle with it. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, they missed their first 4 shots, but finally able to get one on the board. Sometimes you just need to see that first one go down.
And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
And here now the Thunder after the basket by San Antonio.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Thomas dishes to Fox. Pass to Cornette. Spurs passing it around. Here's Fox. It's up a 3. Rebound by Williams. And here is Holmgren. Outside, Dort. And the 3 ball is good.
And the 3-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it shows.
Vassell was screen on SGA. Fox kicks to Thomas. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Thomas got his second basket of the game.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the bucket.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now, here's Fox. Still scoreless. Driving in. Cornette finds Thomas. And the rejection by Holmgren. Here's SGA. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
With great positional size, Gilgeous-Alexander can finish over defenders.
Pass to Castle. Back to Fox. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Inside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And that one misses. And as if the Spurs stand weren't already stocked with young talent, they moved up from 8th to the number 2 spot in the May draft lottery.
An embarrassment of riches, Kevin. And if any organization knows how to organically build through the draft, it's the Spurs.
Good on the second free throw. Well, Stan De'Aaron Fox said there was no list of teams he wanted to go to. He specifically said, I want to go to San Antonio.
Well, 2 words, Victor Wembanyama. Fox is a Texas native and saw an opportunity to pair himself with a rising superstar in a stable organization.
You see the touch Holmgren has down low. He's so comfortable attacking the rim.
Fox deciding where to go with it. In the corner, Castle with it. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
3 points.
Fox has got 3 assists in the game. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Nice move. A rebound by the Spurs. Thomas got 4 rebounds in this game. Castle with it. Williams picks him up.
Now that's how you finish with authority. Show them how it's done, young fella. Stephon Castle is a problem.
SGA against Fox. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. In transition, here come the Spurs. Pass to Castle. Now, here's Fox. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Fox has got 5 points so far.
Not the biggest guy. Fox showing a lot of heart in close.
And so Mark Daignault calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. For the Rookie Watch with this season's assist leaders, this is the newest crop of playmakers in the NBA. San Antonio on defense. Holmgren the pass to George. Outside Williams. Knocks down the three ball. Williams has got 5 now.
You set him up, Williams will typically knock it down.
It's Vassell on the wing. Outside, Fox. Jacks up a 3. No good with the tip. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. The fadeaway. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Clock at 6. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Thomas's shot is off.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Hartenstein, and the dunk by Hartenstein.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Now, here's Fox. 25 points last game. And Thomas has it in the corner. Not really his range, and it's off target.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Here's SGA. He's one of the most resourceful scorers you'll ever see. He's generating an average of around 33.5 points a game. Holmgren can't hit. Spurs trail by 3. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Fox. SGA feeling it out a bit. Pass to Holmgren. No good on the 3.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Vassell outside. Here's Cornette. Down low. Here's Fox. Scores Short of the basket is third after 5 shots.
Yeah, even with the defense smothering him, Fox stays composed and gets it to go.
Hartenstein can't get it to go.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Here's SGA. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Cason Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for SGA. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Luke Cornett. Barnes comes in for Thomas. Johnson, he's checked in for Stephon Castle. And it's Harper in for Vistell. And there's the call on Dylan Harper. That is his first foul of the game. Wiggins sets a screen for Caruso. Just 5 to shoot. Williams sets a screen for Caruso. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put into action because you blow actions up. And then, at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Back to you guys.
You love that mentality. Okay, Allie, thanks. Now, here's Fox. He's got 7, can't nail the jumper. And here is Williams. Pass to Wiggins. And a miss there on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Fox gets it to go.
Over his career, Fox has increased his three-point attempts, gotten much more comfortable with his jump.
Harper against Wallace. Off the run. Here's Caruso. Buries the 20-footer.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for San Antonio. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after this. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
On the court right now for the Spurs, In it forward, we'll get to see Johnson and Barnes. Fox is out there with Carter. And it's Wembanyama in at the pivot, manning the middle. And last season, the Thunder with the best record in the NBA, and Greg, the best point differential in NBA history.
How about eclipsing the 71 Lakers that were led by the great Wilt Chamberlain and Jerry West? And OKC started that season as the youngest team in the league. Needless to say, we've never seen anything like it.
Now, here's Johnson. Still without a basket. A pass to Fox. And Wembanyama outside. Thunder with the rebound.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Caruso, a screen on Johnson. Williams' shot is off.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
A three from Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Wallace. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Caruso against Harper. Shoots over Caruso. San Antonio again missing. On the wing, Wallace. Offline with his three. San Antonio leading. Outside Harper. Pass to Wembanyama. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Now here's Williams. Launches a three. That doesn't go either for Wallace. Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder winning their last game against the Spurs. Johnson with the bounce pass. Here's Wembanyama for three. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Williams has got his fourth rebound in this one.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Pass to Williams. To end the drought. And that one's good, Caruso. Caruso's got 5.
Well, when he's able to find a shot he likes, Caruso can be pretty effective from range.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Williams is checked in for Williams. Isaiah Joe comes in for Cason Wallace. NSGA subbed in for Wiggins. Thomas checked in for San Antonio. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. From deep. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 4th assist in this one. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Williams with a clean look. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And Barnes has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. And here's Harper from the arc. And the Spurs another 3. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh. And if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team. Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Williams against Thomas. Here's Joe. And the 3 off target. Spurs leading by 5. The kick out to Fox. Spurs passing it around. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To Joe for 3. That's a miss. His second after 2 shots. San Antonio's gone for the 3-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Outside, Fox. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. And now an 8-point Spurs lead. Pass to Joe. To Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Thomas. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now Williams. 10 points for him. Caruso. And again, unable to change momentum here. Thomas kicks to Fox. A shot off that time. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams passes to SGA. And here is Caruso. The Thunder with another miss. Here's Fox. He's got 16. Now here's Harper. And here's Barnes for 3. Rebound by Williams. Pass to SGA. Goes up on the wing. That one good for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got it back down to single digits for the Thunder.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Isaiah Hartenstein.
It's clearly been a focus for him to go after the backboard, and he's succeeded. He's never shy to sacrifice his body, putting in the extra effort. Seeing the way he's been trending, I won't be surprised to see his impact continue to grow.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Jalen Williams. And it's Dort in for Alex Caruso. Pass to Castle. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. San Antonio again missing. Here we go, Coach. The 2025 Rookie of the Year, Stephon Castle.
Yeah, look, Kevin, can't say too many good things about this guy, but it starts with this. Like all the best players in the league, he plays both ends of the floor. Stephon Castle can take on the assignment of guarding the best player on the other team, and he's a guy whose skills are rapidly improving offensively. The future is great for this guy.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Checked in for Oklahoma City. And San Antonio with the change here, too. McLaughlin's checked in. Thunder trailing by 9. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's got 6. Steps back and fires. Thomas grabs the rebound. Thomas got his 8th rebound here tonight. Dort against Vassell. It's Thomas high post. He's got 11. And Thomas with the stuff.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
And passing has made this guy next level. That's the element that has changed Gilgeous-Alexander's game.
It's Thomas on the wing. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
Well, that's the best way to neutralize that size advantage. Make him defend out on the perimeter.
Now, here's Holmgren. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep 3. San Antonio with the rebound.
Yeah, look, if I'm his coach, I'm going to get him involved in another way. Set a screen, get an assist, something to reset his mind a little bit.
Now, here's Vassell. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Here's Castle. Off target from outside. The Thunder shooting a meager 37% for the game. Outside, SGA. Wallace with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside, off the mark. San Antonio leading by 12. And it's Vassell in the corner. Sinks the triple. Vassell's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Dort finds Holmgren. Hartenstein with the screen for Holmgren. The offensive rebound. Here's Dort. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Pass to Cornette. Now Castle. There's the triple. Dort grabs the miss.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Wallace misses.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Charity stripe shot. No good on the last second attempt there. And so that brings the first half to a close. It's San Antonio. They lead by 13. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Hey folks, first off, looking ahead to All-Star Weekend. Let's see who's in the running to compete in the three-point contest.
For one of my favorite events, Kenny, I think I could beat you right now if we did one.
You'd have everyone ducking their head, running for cover.
So you're scared. I get it.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Spurs.
They're moving at a high speed. When they get in space, they really push the pace. Makes them hard to keep up with.
Yeah, several times the defense couldn't get back. That created all sorts of mismatches.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
San Antonio leading by 13. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Now here's Thomas. Shot clock at 5. It's over Holmgren. Thomas, no good. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, well, the Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Back to you guys.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
An expert at getting into the lane and creating havoc. SGA.
Outside Thomas. Back to Fox. That 3 off the mark. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren, and De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Cornette.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Fox, no good.
They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just one of their first 4 attempts.
Over in the corner, Dort. Back to Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Castle. Dort misses.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Another miss by Fox.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Williams, that's good.
And stretching the D out to the sidelines. Williams.
Pass to Cornette. Back to Castle. Here is Thomas. Defended by Holmgren. Thomas down low. Working on Holmgren. Thomas, that's good.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Holmgren kicks to SGA. Spins. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
No, strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
The Thunder shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Michael Lane. What's up?
SGA, no good on the free throw.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
Thomas, good. Thomas got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, that's now his third triple of the game, first here in this second half.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox, and it's SGA missing. San Antonio leading by 13. And here is Fox. The shot, no good. SGA passes to Dort, and it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
For three, Holmgren. Rebounded by the Spurs. Castle's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Fox has it in the corner. Outside Thomas. Trying his luck from deep. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Williams passes to Hartenstein. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. This is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of the NBA's top defenders down low. The league's leaders in rejections this month. 5th, Chet Holmgren.
And guys, as the month has unfolded, his interior defense has gotten better and better.
Now Fox. He's got 16. Pass to Castle. Just 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Williams inside. Guarded by Fox. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Thomas. Thomas got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And Fox has it in the corner. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got 3 assists in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Now here's SGA. 10 points for him. Holmgren against Thomas. Unloads from 13. And the rejection by Holmgren. Vassell outside. Back to Thomas. Over Holmgren. Thomas, no good.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Fox against SGA. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Spurs?
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
like it's the weekend.
And a quick review, looking at some numbers here for Thomas. And he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And he really is the consummate playmaker, always keeping his head on a swivel, searching for the open man, completely unselfish basketball play. First one falls for him. Stan, what advice would you give to coaches that are leading a struggling team?
Well, Kevin, I think the number one thing, whether you're leading a struggling team or a team playing really well or anything in between, is to just stay consistent. Keep working on the things that you know over time make teams consistent. Go out and talk about those things day in and day out and try to get your team to focus on those.
Cornette with it. He's defended by Hartenstein. Again, Thomas missing. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts it up from 17, and there it is for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points for the game.
And this is what we're used to seeing from SGA. The guy can just take over.
SGA against Fox. Vassell outside. Pass to Cornette. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Here's Williams on target from 13 feet. 15 points in the game.
Doing his thing with that midi. Williams assertive when it comes to looking for his shot.
Here's Fox. 19 points in the game. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. It's good. Thunder trailing by 12. Outside, Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. The three. Vassell grabs the board.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Going inside. Three-pointer, Fox. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Outside, Dort. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. A 12-point game. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Plays it up off the glass. Thomas got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Holmgren finds Williams. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Fox has got 21 in the game. And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. GA, he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come. I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Johnson comes in for Stephon Castle. Harper, he's checked in for Devin Vassell. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Fox. Thunder trailing by 19.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Williams dishes to Wiggins. Pass to Caruso. Hits the three-point bomb. Caruso's got 8.
Caruso knows how to catch defenses off guard. Great work off that catch.
Outside Thomas. Yes, that goes in. Thomas got 30.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
There's 1:26 left to play in the third. Pass to Caruso. And again, it's Oklahoma City with a 3.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
To the middle and stolen by Williams. Caruso, the pass to Wiggins. Back to Caruso. Shoots. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. No good on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looks good from here.
Caruso, no good. Spurs leading by 15. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now here's Waltz. No scoring in this one. There's 10 seconds left in the third. Clock at 6. There's the 3. He can't get it to go. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Right back after this break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for San Antonio. In the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembanyama. And it's Fox. Then it's Johnson. And it's Waters in at the 2 guard. Here's Fox after Oklahoma City gets the 3. Wembanyama trying to free himself up. Fox, no good. And it's Williams with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And it's Fox with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Count the basket. Sohan's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, the paint is Sohan's go-to area as a scorer. He feels emboldened to attack inside.
Here's Joe. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Fox against Waltz. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Spurs. On Saturday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz. Then on Monday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell. and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And for that game against Indiana, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Jalen Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Mitchell comes in for Wallace. Here's Williams. That one off the back iron and out. Spurs leading by 13. Pass to Sohan. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Mitchell passes to Joe. Wiggins from outside. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Now, here's Fox. Pass to Waters. Now, Sohan. Wembanyama, a screen. And it's Sohan missing. Thunder trailing by 15. Mitchell in the corner. This one for three. Good on the three-point shot. Mitchell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Alexander's checked in for Mitchell. Spurs also with the sub. Thomas checked in for Sohan. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Now, here's Fox. Wembanyama, left side. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Outside, Williams. Williams, a screen on Barnes. Williams' shot is off. San Antonio leading by 12. To the paint. Here's Thomas. Good work there as it goes. Thomas got 32 points in the game.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Wiggins, a screen on Fox. Williams scanning the floor. Wiggins, that's a screen for Williams. And they'll get another chance. Outside, Williams. 6 to shoot. The Spurs have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Waters passes to Thomas. And Wembanyama outside. No good with the triple.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another three to fall.
Williams outside. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. And Oklahoma City making a change. Wallace is checked in. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for the Spurs. Spurs leading by 14. Outside Thomas. On the wing, Fox. San Antonio again missing. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. In close, it's Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Fox with it. Outside Thomas. Pass to Waters. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. They're trailing by 12. Outside Williams. Wallace with the screen on Thomas. Launches it. That's good from Wallace on the assist by SGA. Wallace has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And then Thomas with the dunk.
Look, Fox can run the show at a high level. He reads things quickly.
Outside Williams. Misses the three.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Thomas, that's good.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Here's Williams. Wallace kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by the Spurs. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Pass to Waters. Back to Wembanyama. Wembanyama getting it done inside.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
SGA passes to Wiggins. No good from 18.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Fox finds Sohan. Wembanyama a screen. It's Thomas on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Cans it from downtown. Sohan's got 7 points for the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Williams. Over Thomas. The shot by Williams, no good.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by San Antonio.
Fires from 18. Rebound by Williams. Thunder trailing by 18. Left side Williams. Williams a screen on Thomas. Kicks it out to Wiggins. His three-pointers off the mark. The Spurs have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. And he does not hit. The Thunder shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Now SGA. From outside. And it misses.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Here is Wembanyama. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it down. The long shot, no good. Here are the Spurs with the ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Now Thomas.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Shoots the three. That one is off. Thunder trailing by 18. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
SGA. Got it to go off the glass.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And with this break in the action, let's take a look at our player of the game.
Hey, guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And now we can see that when he's at his best, they are a very dangerous team, going up against the defending champs and getting the job done. Now Castle. GA, in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Basket is good.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Spurs.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proven to be a very competitive season series.
There's 37 seconds left in the game. Now Castle. Outside Thomas. Fires the 3. Williams with the rebound. Here's Oklahoma City now. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Lou Dort. It's good. So it's San Antonio with the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that about wraps it up. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. Now it's time to present our player of the game.